Hi, I'm Mary.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And this is the Longsands BBC School Report. We couldn't really have BBC School Report without the traditional interview with the headmaster, Mr. Paine. Jack, Daisy and Joe were interrogated.
No discussion with the headmaster can take place without some questions about school uniform. We have spoken to a number of students in Key Stage 3 who feel that year 10s and 11s don't tend to follow the rules. And is there a reason why they're treated differently?
I kind of understand where that perception will come from. I think there is a natural, as the students get older, they do test the boundaries a little bit more with school uniform. I think there is a general, certainly when I look out over assemblies of Key Stage 4 students in year 10 and 11, the vast majority do adhere to the school uniform policy. I know there are some that do test us. That there is still the same expectations of their uniform, and I certainly think, particularly at this time of year, particularly with year 11, there is less of a focus on it, certainly, because we've got students who, at this time with their GCSE studies, are often feeling the pressure. Some get to the point where their focus is very, very much on their studies. And I think the emphasis on some of the lesser aspects to that, like uniform, that does tend to go into the background a little bit. However, it is still addressed, particularly when students turn up in uniform, certainly on the extremes. You know, black jeans, for example, is one that we sort of do leap on very quickly.
So can we move on to discuss the facilities in the school?
Yes.
So most students have to carry all their books with them. Would it be possible to get more lockers, even if it meant student had to pay a deposit?
If I was to put enough lockers in for every student, including the sixth form who would want them, I'd need to put in getting on for 1,900 lockers, and at the moment there are 300. So I've got to find space to put another 1,500 or so lockers. And that would have to go into corridors, and my concern about that is the corridors are already, at changeover times, quite congested. And I would add to that congestion. So really for safety is the issue that I've got about them, but I would love to be able to.
We also had some students interested in discussing the school timetable. Some students get confused with the timetable change when the exams start in the summer. Could we not have this timetable throughout the year?
If you move lunchtime back an hour, let's say, so 3 lessons lunch, and you're having lunch at 12:30, then break at 11 o'clock seems a bit too close to it. So you're going to move break back, and then suddenly you're having break after you've only been here an hour, and it doesn't feel right. You know, an hour of lessons and then I need a break, it doesn't sound right. 2 hours does. The reason for moving it during the exam period, I hope isn't too confusing. I think once that change happens,
well, when you're new to the school in year 7, it's rather confusing, but after a while it's okay.
Yeah, and I think, that is something we've done only very recently, and it is because most exams last for more than an hour. And when we had lunch, we were having to start exams during lunchtime. And obviously if you're trying to sit in the hall and outside is the playground and people playing football or whatever it might be, that noise was coming into the exam hall and obviously disturbing the students who are trying to concentrate. So it's done to help those students get a 2-hour quiet block once lessons start.
Research has shown that teenagers' work often suffers from a lack of sleep and that they perform better at school when they start the day later.
Yes.
Would you consider making a timetable change like that?
I do like that. However, it has a knock-on effect in the sense that if you start later, you finish later. And I'm not sure whether students particularly that fancy a late start are actually thinking about the late finish. So would you be happy going home at 4:30?
What do you like most about the job?
The thing I think I like most about being head teacher of this academy is that I generally think it is a wonderful place for students and staff to work and to learn. And it gives me an awful lot of enjoyment and pride when I see the achievements of the students and the staff. I think we've got a wonderful body of both. And I'm just really pleased to be able to have a role in kind of leading that.
What do you find the most difficult?
A lot comes across my desk that needs a solution, an answer. I'm fortunate that I've got a very good team around me that help, but I would say that sort of the relentless nature of it and the sheer scale of it sometimes is possibly the one thing that's most difficult to manage.
Also, one last question. How do you feel about us running these BBC School Report days?
I think they're absolutely fantastic. Anything that encourages students to get involved in aspects of society and possible careers that they might move into, take responsibility and show the level of maturity. You've all conducted yourselves splendidly this morning. I mean, you've been very mature. The questions have been very probing, very difficult. I've had easier interviews. And I think you've done a wonderful job. And again, it makes me very proud to be able to sit across just from the three of you and see what effort you put into it and how you conducted yourself. Now, I'm sure that's going across the whole academy today as students go around and interview and talk to various staff. And so I think it's a fantastic experience. So I'd say very, very well done. Very enjoyable.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Do you think there is a wide variety of food in the canteen?
There is, but they repeat it every week though, so yeah.
And what do you think about the prices of the food?
Some of it is quite expensive, like sandwiches and stuff are quite expensive, but the hot meals are like good prices.
Yeah, it's a good price, I guess. Some things are a bit over the top, but that's fine.
Do you think there is a good variety of food for vegetarians and vegans?
Millie?
Yeah, they do vegetarian options. Sometimes the hot meals aren't vegetarian, so you just have to go for like a sandwich or something. But yeah, apart from that, it's really good.
Do you think there is a wide variety of food in the canteen? What do you think of the food?
Yeah, it's alright.
What do you think of the prices of the food? Do you think they could be cheaper?
No, pretty reasonable.
Do you think there is a wide variety of food in the canteen?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not really.
If so, what do you think there should be?
Like more stuff, not like pasta or pizza or something. Just more.
What do you think of the food?
It actually tastes pretty good.
It's okay.
What do you think about the prices of the food?
They're really expensive.
It's good.
Do you think there is a good variety of food for vegetarians and vegans?
No.
Do you think there is a wide variety of food in the canteen?
Kinda.
Yeah. What do you think of the food? So is it nice or do you not like it?
It's nice.
It could be better.
What do you think of the prices of the food?
They're a bit overpriced.
I think they're alright.
So what goes on at Longsands on BBC School Report today? We sent off Nick, Joe, Harry and Tyler and Eddie to find out.
I'm Nick.
I'm Tyler. I'm Joe.
And we've been gathering video clips about BBC School Report.
Here are some of the videos that we have done.
Where is it? Wait.
You might wonder what boys talk about. We got a few of them to record themselves and this is what they came up with.
Hello, this is our introduction to BBC School Report. In this we're going to be talking about sports and what stuff they prefer and don't. So my name's Harry.
My name's Edward. My name's Ollie.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So today we'll be joined by Ben.
Hi.
We'll be asking him what he thinks about sports. So Ben, do you agree with the wages of football players?
No, I think it's too much.
Fair point. Where do you think that money should be going to?
Schools and hospitals and important
Good
things.
man. Yeah, I agree. What sports do you think should be on TV a bit more?
There's like basketball and like tennis.
What's your favourite sport?
Football.
What do you think What do you think of the wages of football players?
Well, I think some like Messi and Ronaldo, they're all overpaid really. They never really score. They're not on form at the moment.
No. Where do you think that money could be going to?
Go to like people in Africa because they don't have any houses, or like people that are homeless.
Yeah, that's good. Good man, Ashley. Do you play for a football team yourself?
Yeah.
Where do you play?
Play at St Neots Academy.
Yeah. What position?
Goalkeeper.
We're joined by Frank here today and Hayden. So, do you have a favourite football team?
Man United.
You? Liverpool. So, do you have a favourite football player?
Ibrahimovic.
What's your